Hey, girlfriends, and welcome back to Cocaknotz, home of the Long Hair Society. Over here, the only thing we chase is inches. Well, we might chase a little money too, but we chasing inches most importantly. Would you believe that homegirl sitting in this chair right now ain't had no hair? I'm talking about she started coming to me when she had a buzz cut. I literally had to turn her away and say, girl, you got to grow at least an inch. Come on, what I'm going to braid your scalp? So when she did come back and I gave her her first box braids, she was like, oh, okay, I'm going to use this to get to long hair. She was like, I'm going to do whatever it takes, meaning I'm going to water my hair, I'm going to switch to natural products, and I'm going to stick with a protective style that works with me and my lifestyle, and I'm going to get them inches. And homegirl did. Like, look at her hair. It's like touching her neck. And when she started with me, I let her know, is you on this journey or is you not? Because if you are on this journey, you're going to have to follow the rules. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Basically, you're going to have to switch to wet hairstyles. Make a switch to natural oils and butters from the earth. And definitely use protective stylings that doesn't involve spritz, gel, edge controls. You're basically just providing an environment for your hair to grow. She was never used to natural hairstyles. She's coming from a relaxer. So growing out her natural hair is very new to her. Finding out her hair texture is a new thing. She had no idea what her natural hair texture was. So when we decided on a hair growth regimen and a hair growth plan, she felt that box sprays will work for her hair journey and her lifestyle. And I let her know from the jump, if you're going to use box braids to take your hair from short to long, you're going to have to understand that you can't be having your box braids with edge control and spritz and all that mess. You can't be having your box braids too heavy. You can't have it too tight. If you want to start your hair journey and you are trying to find the perfect protective style for you and your lifestyle that's going to fit in with your daily routine, that you are going to be able to easily maintain on a day-to-day basis, I highly recommend you go ahead and call me, girl, on a video chat, because I can really help you. I have helped so many people by doing these face-to-face virtual calls. Listen, there's nothing like someone really examining your current hair routine to figure out what may be the problem, what's stunting your hair growth, what can you do to improve your hair growth average per month. There's so many things we can go over so you can really unlock that hair consciousness and understand how to grow not only your hair, your kids' hair, and anybody else's hair. Now I have this other client. She is transitioning from a relaxer, and I done convinced her to start this long natural hair journey. And before y'all get in the comments talking about there's more ways to get long hair, I know there is. There's so many different journeys. There's different hair mountains out there. On this hair mountain, it's a long hair journey. Okay, very different from a healthy hair journey where somebody who just want to have healthy hair and that's their main focus, so they're going to stay up to date with trims and do whatever hairstyles that work for them. Then you have some people who are on a wash and go journey. They're trying to discover the best wash and go that's going to have the most defined curls. And then you have people like me and my crew who on a long hair journey who, like, you know what, we don't give a damn how this going to happen. Just get me to them inches. Okay, and that's where I get on this platform and show people how you can get to long hair fast. It ain't the prettiest way. This journey got rocks, stones, it got wild animals on this mountain, all kinds of stuff. It's a very rough terrain, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have some long hair. Okay, you're gonna be one of them girls. When you take your wig off, people gonna be like, why you wear a weave? You got long hair. You know, you're gonna have with the long hair at the back of your name. You know, if your name Keisha, they gonna be knowing you as Keisha with the long hair. No more would you be called Keisha with the big booty. You're gonna be Keisha with the long hair. And ain't nothing more classier than be called with the long hair. But the client sitting in a chair, she don't know nothing about this natural hair at all. She coming from a relaxer for more than 25 years of her life. So to bring her over to this natural hair journey and just throw her out to the wolves and she don't know what to do with all this kinky, curly, coily hair is just going to be a crime. So you have got to take it easy with people like this. You have got to slowly bring them back to their true self, okay? And let them get more acquainted with their hair. So that's why it's important to book a virtual call or to sit down with a natural hairstylist that's just going to get you on track. Because what's the point of going to your hairstylist every month, paying her bill, and you don't get no growth at the end of the year? What's the point of you trying to figure out how to grow your hair and you've been having your hair your whole life and you still ain't got 3 inches of hair? Growing your hair long is very easy because you don't have to really worry about growing it. You just have to worry about keeping it on your head. That's why you have to use certain protective styles that keep you from touching your hair. Get it? Protective style, protecting your hair from your hands and your brush and your comb and your stylist. So definitely learn how to take advantage of low manipulation techniques. Now, when I say low manipulation, that means even when you're not protective styling, you ain't really yanking nothing through your hair. You ain't touching your hair too much. You ain't putting heat on it. You ain't really doing nothing to your hair. It might sound boring, but you get used to it and you understand to put your hair first for once in your life and not put the hairstyle first. You put your hair care first. And that's where that hair compromise deal comes in again. Of course, you would want to wear your hair in so many different styles. You would want to wear your hair straightened with a side part or a middle part. You might want to wear clip-ins or tape-ins. But wearing those hairstyles repeatedly, multiple times a year is not going to get you the inches you deserve. If you're supposed to collect 6 inches in a year, do all kind of different hairstyles, and then at the end of the year, you only collect 1 or 2 inches. Now, whose fault is that? But if you follow these methods and these techniques, I'm talking about choosing hairstyles that you can water your hair, choosing hairstyles that you can just apply natural butters and oils. Now, before somebody get in here and be like, you can use other oils and butters, you can straighten your hair to get to long hair, you can do that. But if you want to get there fast, I'm telling you, use the water, switch to natural oils and butters, and use protective styles that actually are going to help you retain length. That's the fastest way. Now, if you got time on your hands and you ain't even trying to get to the bad bitch bag, come on now. This channel is for people who trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to get to long hair because we got to prove a point to ourselves, to all the people who called us bald-headed, to all the men who tried us in our face like we was some bald-headed scallywag that they just picked up off the street because they didn't know we was that type of woman because they couldn't see the grace and the glory in the length of our hair. If you want to go back and get that payback, trust me, use that water, honey. Use that natural oils. Use that natural butter and use box braids. Use kinky twists. Do a safe sewing. Use a wig properly. Just tweak some stuff. You can still have these baddie hairstyles. You just gonna have to tweak it a little bit. But that's only the surface level, and I can give you all the vain reasons on why you should grow long hair. But it gets a little deeper than that because your hair is more than what you think. It's your brain. It's your nervous system. It is a compass, an internal compass. Is there to lead you places. Is there to bring things to you. It's a transmitter. It's a receiver of energy. It's your aura. It's your vibe. It's so much that hair really is. So growing it out is only going to become an aid in your life. It's a body part that you are not using that actually has a function that is there to actually help you and help your life. To be honest with you, everybody should be chasing long hair because at the end of the day, in nature, long hair is a sign of good health. It lets other people know and other mates know that you are fertile and that you are able to carry on generations. And that's what it's all about. So if you don't want nobody judging you by your hair and trying to tell you you look sick and all kind of stuff, go ahead and get that long, healthy hair if you can. And I know some people will be like, what about the people who can't grow hair? You better not stop trying. You know how 50 Cent used to make that album, Get Rich or Die Trying? You better get long hair or die trying. Why not? Okay? Listen, don't let nobody tell you that you can't have nothing in this world. Hey, if nobody ain't make you, they can't break you. Okay? So you go ahead and chase that long, healthy, thick hair. If you feel like you want thick hair, before you let somebody tell you, oh, you gotta have genetics to have thick hair, why you gonna listen to them? These people don't even know how to spell genetics. These people don't know nothing about DNA, and they gonna tell you something about, oh, you gotta be born with having something like, no, you don't. If you want thicker hair and you feel like your hair is thin, go ahead and create the illusion of thicker hair till your hair magically get thicker. Use natural oils, use water, do protective styling, and try to get healthy hair to create a coil. And the more coils you have and the more shrinkage you have, the bigger your hair gonna look, and boom, you got thick hair. It's just like that. If you feel like your hair can't grow, follow these methods and watch your hair grow, and then grow it longer and longer and longer. And once you get your hair long to a certain length and you feel like, okay, I finally grew my hair to waist length, I want to wear my hair straight, go ahead and straighten your hair. Don't let nobody tell you what to do with your hair. Don't let nobody tell you you can't have nothing with your hair. Okay, remember, on this channel we a little delusional when it comes to hair. Okay, so we believe in all kinds of mermaids, Santa Clauses. When it comes to hair, we believe in all. How you gonna tell me long hair ain't my destiny and big hair ain't my birthright? Let me calm down, because y'all know I get the preaching up in here with that hair gospel. Matter of fact, go ahead and throw your natural hair pastor some offering. But it's all about the long hair compromise, and it's going to be so worth it in the end, because you get to enjoy all that long, thick, healthy hair. So choose that style that's going to work for you. Choose to switch to natural products. Understand hydrotherapy and how to water your hair. And if you don't know where to start, or you don't know how to, remember, you can hit me up and I can teach you. And you can be able to teach other people how to do the same thing, and help your community, help your children, and help anyone who desires to have long hair but doesn't know how. So you go ahead and take that journey so you can reach back and help other people. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you for always commenting and liking my videos and supporting my hair care brand. I really appreciate you guys. And just know, if you want long hair, guess what? You're gonna have long hair, especially if you subscribe to this channel and you a curl friend. See you in the next video.